You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and Secretary Menezes. It's a honor to have you representing as a native son of Louisiana in such a position of responsibility. So thank you for saying yes. I agree with you that it's a good thing that the hierarchical accountability has been somewhat changed in the DOE, and I applaud Secretary Perry for recognizing how evolutionary science is now and how quickly things can change. Secretary Dabbar, you mentioned on your litany of good things that are happening at the DOE and your opening statement of the gene editing that is taking place. As you and I both know, it started with the CRISPR-Cas9 science or breakthrough, and I'm told that also being on the agricultural committee that in a very short period of time, food supply will need to be 3 times what it is now just to supply the world with some food. And it is through this gene editing that I think we can meet that goal and move forward and actually feed the world. And without it, I think we have starving people globally, and that would be an unfortunate thing. Secretary Menezes, in your opinion, in the applied energy offices, could you provide an example of the advancement in technology that could only be accomplished by the government? And on the flip side of the coin, what about investments and studies that are better suited for the private industry?
Well, certainly in the world of nuclear, the INL lab, is performing research that really can only be done funded by the government. That is, it's high capital expense, it's very technical, it's science-driven, and it is in support of, what the industry is doing. So in the world of, nuclear, I think that's, we brought the very first nuclear reactor to generate electricity. So that continues to be an example. And your second question was?
Well, what about on the private side? Where can they be better suited as far as investments in technology, innovation? Where are they better than the government?
So in fossil energy, our program office has done preliminary research on rare earth elements and identifying and capturing rare earth elements from coal waste byproducts, for example. They did the core samples, they did the analysis, and they are now approaching creating ways to actually, capture, produce, process, and make it eventually commercially available. The significance of that is that we would no longer be dependent, on China for the majority of our rare earth elements. And so that's an example where I think with the program office, with a bit more work, we'll eventually, I think, hopefully commercialize that.
And it's my understanding that we're way behind China in rare earth elements, mining and development and accumulation. Is that a correct statement?
Well, we know that a large majority of the rare earth elements globally is produced by China.
And my follow-up question, the DOE national labs have consistently accomplished research and technology goals established by the DOE. Would you support orienting the DOE's research programs to develop specific goals or mission-oriented technological development in critical areas such as advanced nuclear reactors, advanced fossil fuel energy systems, and those types of deals?
Yes, sir. Our program officers regularly project timelines, technological achievements, both in a linear fashion and goal-oriented, to gain the advantages throughout the program offices. So it's in our DNA, so to speak, and yes, you will have our commitment to do that.
Okay, thank you. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.